All right, thank you for checking out this video. This video is about servicing a water heater. I got called out to check out a water heater. They could not get it lit. Couldn't get the pilot light to come on at all, so that's what I'm doing right here. I got a clamp on the valve to push down on the gas, so that frees my hands up, and trying to get the pilot light lit. And seeing spark, but for some reason the pilot light's not coming on here. Ended up being a small explosion inside the water heater, not too big. And I looked inside and I could see a fire burning in the back, about 5 inches away from where the pilot light should be lit. And turned out that there was a rip in the pilot tube line, and maybe a pinhole or something, and it was causing gas to leak out, and eventually that gas filled the combustion chamber there, and then that's what caused that tiny little explosion and the fire in the back.
I think it's got a hole in it. Yeah, and I hate those burner assemblies. Those are the hardest burner assemblies. Because it went whoosh. And then I looked in there and I saw this flame way in the back. Yeah, it won't work because the flame has to be on the flame has to be on the thermocouple to heat it up to send the electricity that there's a flame, and all that flame is happening over here. It's not dangerous. I gotta rip off.
So that's the owner right there. It is a mobile home located on the fringes of El Cajon. Really cool guy. I'm explaining to him how much I hate working on these water heater burners because they come in 3 stages and they got a lot of gaskets, a lot of nuts and bolts, and there's just all kinds of things that can go wrong with them. Actually, I have another video. I don't recall the name of it at the moment, but it is where I work on the same burner assembly and just fought it the entire time. But really cool individual there. Ended up giving me a tip on this job. Hopefully it's not because I complained. I gotta watch my complaining. But really cool people, and wanted to get them hot water. It's winter right now, and you know what that's like on 40-degree nights when you wake up to freezing cold water in the morning. All right, here we go. So it begins. Just trying to access this burner assembly is a nightmare. You can see all the plumbing right there to the left and also to the right of it. So you got water lines coming up, you got gas lines coming up. I think there's another line in there. The supply side is over there on the right. So for some reason in mobile homes, they run all the plumbing up right in front of the water heater. So just taking the water heater in and out is no fun. And this is the first stage right here, just trying to get the front plate off. The screw on the bottom is actually a nut that fits on a screw, and that was spinning free. So I had to use a little leverage there to try and get that one off. And got the plate off there, so now I'm into the second stage of the burner assembly. All the gaskets are ripped and shot out, worn. But it ended up going back together fine, and ran actually pretty quiet because sometimes they can you can get a lot of gas leaks out of them, and they just end up being useless.
I'm okay, thank you. I'll be out here, wishing I didn't do this. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, yeah. Well, I've done a lot, so I've done a lot of these. Yeah, no worries. Okay. Yeah, no, go do what you gotta do.
So just reinstalling the burner assembly here. This burner assembly is very difficult to work with. It's basically in three stages. You have to disconnect each stage to get the thing out of the water heater. I'm not a fan of them. So putting them back together, you have to get it inside the water heater and then reassemble it while it's halfway inside the water heater. That's what I'm doing right here. And try and keep everything level and even and keep the gaskets intact. Access here is really difficult because of those pipes. Just trying to get the screw gun in there. I had to do it manually by hand. Then use this extension to try and reach inside.